Hey guys, this is another tips video, and this one's going to be on Juggernaut versus stopping power. And a lot of you have probably heard about this from many of videos from people such as Blame Truth and Excalibur and stuff. Because I know they've both talked about it some. But this is going to be like in detail about which one's better for what and stuff like that. So yeah, first of all, Juggernaut is, as you all know, a perk that makes you have like more health and stuff, but really like the math that it does in the game, like the actual internal calculations, is that you take 3/4 of the bullet or explosives damage when you get hit by it. So say you have a gun, even though none of the guns are like this, say you have a gun that does 100 damage. Well, yeah, I guess it's never mind. Say you have a gun that does 100 damage. If you had, and somebody shoots you with it, okay? If you have Juggernaut turned on, it'll be as if that gun only had a damage of 75. See what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then stopping power, as you've seen in another of my tips videos, all it does is multiply the damage that the bullet makes by 1.4. So say you have a gun that does 40 damage, like the AK, at close range. When you put stopping power on it, it makes it a damage of 56. So, you probably already knew that, but yeah. And now, just listen to my voice, because there's some stuff I gotta say here. Well, first of all, I just told you like the math of the two perks. But really, all they're really doing is, with Juggernaut, you can take one more bullet to you before you die. So say you get shot. Say with a AK, you usually get killed in 3 shots. If you're using Juggernaut, then it'll take 4 shots to kill you. Okay? And then with stopping power, it takes 1 shot away from how many you have to use to kill somebody. So say you have a gun like the AK that usually takes 3 bullets to kill somebody at close range. When you put stopping power on it, it only takes 2 bullets. So yeah. And a lot of people do this. They tend to think that when somebody's using Juggernaut, they're a hardcore noob, and that's not true really. Because with stopping power, every shot you take reaps the benefits of a stopping power. With Juggernaut though, the second you get shot, the Juggernaut effect is used up, and then it won't be applied again until you heal again. So really, once you're shot, you can't use the benefits of Juggernaut again for another 5 seconds. But with stopping power, every time you shoot, you have that benefit right there. Okay? And so really, people who complain about people using Juggernaut all the time, they really just have really bad aim. So, yeah. And, what else was I about to say? And also, if you notice, there's more people that use stopping power than Juggernaut. And the reason for that is because stopping power is the better perk in pretty much every way. And, also, when, say, one person's using stopping power and the other person's using Juggernaut, since they're both using one of the two perks, it cancels it out. No, see what I'm saying? So if you're using stopping power and you shoot somebody with Juggernaut, the effect won't happen, just completely cancels out. So now, when to use Juggernaut? Like I just said, stopping power is pretty much the better perk between the two in every way. But when you're using shotguns, stopping power is really not that useful because they're so friggin' strong. So Juggernaut's a really good perk to use there. It won't do that much, but it will help some. And another time to use it is when you're in a sniper lobby. That's fun to do. One time I was using a shotgun with Juggernaut, and I was in a lobby full of nothing but M40 ACOGers. By the end of the game, the whole other team left, and this has never happened before to me. the whole other team left, and something on the screen popped up, sacrifice timer, and it gave the game 30 seconds before the other team sacrificed, and because there's nobody on that team, and it was really quite funny. So yeah, that's a really good time to use Juggernaut, just to make M40A coggers mad. Now when to use stopping power? Pretty much with every other gun, except for the M14 and M60, and maybe a few others. I say that because those two guns are already strong enough, and they don't. If you put stopping power on, it's pretty much a waste of a perk, because yeah, just it is. Because with the math that it does, it won't affect it at all unless it's extremely long range. And so with those two guns, I guess you could use Juggernaut, but I would recommend something more like UAV Jammer. And I think I have a tips video on that, so you should go check that one out. So in conclusion, I'd have to say that stopping power is the much better perk for many reasons. First of all, you reap the benefits of that perk every time you fire the weapon. Second of all, it's just it can decrease the kill time by a lot, which is very helpful. And with Juggernaut, it only works like once, like the first time you get shot it works, and after that it's just not, it's like it's not even there. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to say something. In guns to use stopping power with, pretty much every sniper, except for the use stopping power on every sniper, because then it'll get you more one-hit kills. Unless you hit them in the head every time, then don't use stopping power. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any questions or something that I missed, send me a message or leave a comment. And yeah, see you later, guys.